Hello again, YouTube. Just doing another update video for the garden series. This video is going to be on the tomatoes. We have two different styles of tomatoes that we know that we're growing, other than some that may be growing that we're not sure of. This particular area has our cherry tomatoes. We did come out and pick some of these cherry tomatoes over the last couple days, but as you can see, this plant is just about as tall as me, so it's almost 6 foot tall. Going through its cage. These ones are a little bit shorter, but they are growing a lot of little cherry tomatoes. They look like little bunches of grapes. It's really cool. And we have to keep coming out here and pulling the greenhorn worms off of them so that they stop eating them. But some of them are really weird shaped for the types of tomatoes that they are. They're supposed to be only the Romas and the cherry tomatoes, but like I said, I think we got some hybrids or something mixed somewhere. This one here is also cherry tomatoes. We got some that are probably going to be ready in the next few days, but we have plenty for the salad we're making for 4th of July. But you can see how many we have here on these couple plants. This is another Roma or hybrid one. Got a lot of green ones growing still on there. Hopefully they'll get bigger over the next few days. This one here is just a regular standard tomato, but they're growing like maybe like a beefsteak tomato, I think is what we thought it might be, but it's also like a hybrid because it's growing, they're growing really close together, kind of like the cherry tomatoes do in bunches, but the shape of them is a little different. So hopefully they taste good, because we're going to eat them, because we eat everything that we grow. And here's another cherry tomato plant. As you can see, all the wonderful cherry tomatoes. And the reason that we do pick some of ours early, as you can see on ones like this, is because we get the bug, the worms that come through, and they decide that they want to eat it more than we do. And that's not a good thing. So on to the next plant, another cherry tomato. Got some good cherry tomatoes down here. This one here, another cherry tomato plant. Got a lot of cherry tomatoes there. Some clumps. These are the cutest little clump things here. They're like little 12 packs of cherry tomatoes running along there. And we do have a bunch of them on there. Next plant is also cherry tomatoes. Love them cherry tomatoes. This here is a Roma tomato plant. This particular plant, as you can see, all the leaves are gone from the top because this one did get attacked by one of them greenhorn worms. We did get the worms and throw them off of there. As you can see, possibly down here, if I can get the camera to focus in on them, this brown looking worm, that's a baby one. And anytime we find them, we catch them and throw them or kill them. Dogs like to lick them up. It's kind of weird too. This is another Roma one. It's got some Romas growing. Plant also looks unhealthy because, like I said, these couple plants here were attacked by worms. This one here also Roma. We picked most of the fruit off of this one. It's got one still on there. We're going to let it go and see how it does. And then we've got these last couple ones here. Got another cherry tomato one here. It's getting pretty tall. Got a lot of tomatoes growing along the fence. And then another Roma here. And you can see these are not standard Romas. These are really big for a Roma tomato, for considering the ones that we see in the stores anyway. Here's another Roma tomato plant. Again, really get past the leaf. Really large tomato, Roma tomato. Not that I have huge hands, but that is still a huge tomato. And we feed these with everything we possibly can to try and get them healthy, and so that they'll grow and produce as much fruit on them as possible. You just gotta watch the critters that come and attack them. That is our tomatoes for the day. Talk to you later.